Hi, this is Jason Sweezy here from Forex and Forex Uturn. Today is October 18th, 2011, and the fall is here, and it's a little cool, getting a little cool outside. Soon the snow will be falling in Canada. Okay, let's get on with it here. This here is the Forex we're looking at on the 5 minute time frame. And here I already toggled back and got the correct data in the filter. Here's 10 o'clock right here. Okay. So once we broke through support here, it basically changed trend right here. Okay. And we looked to sell. So we did not have right here. We missed it. Okay. It was right. It was black in the filter. 9:30 for this here trade. It's black down here in the filter. That would have been your first opportunity to sell. Second dip was just before 3 o'clock. And our third chance to sell was just 5 minutes after 3. So if you would have got short here, okay, close to the trigger, you got 50 pips to there, 80 down to there. Okay, so we had a maximum of 50 on that dip, and then selling again, we had another maximum of 30 to 40. So you should have got, 10, 15, 20 pips. All traders are different. Some people like to go for 10, some people like to go for 20, some people like to go for 30. Whatever you got, you got. Okay, and I'm not saying you got maximum pips out of each trade. Okay, so that was it there. And then basically she reversed back up into here, went sideways, created another sell signal right here, but guess what? Because support was right there, there was no trade. Okay, it bounced off of support right there to a T. See? CC. Okay, and then we, in the US session, we run up rather quickly, came back, said, buying here, but the filter was red, so there was no buying. And then she came down real quick and never retraced back into the trigger line, giving us an opportunity to sell again. And even if it did, it was too close to this double low here. So there would have been no trade here. So there was no trades in the US session, okay, whatsoever. The only trades were up here in the UK session here and here, okay? And you were basically selling rallies as we went down. Okay, so that's it for the Euro 1 minute time frame. Let's now move on to the 5 minute time frame. Let's move on to the 1 minute. Holy jeez Louise, get it together, Jason. Alrighty then. Okay, so we shall scroll back in time and go look at the trades. There we go. Okay. So basically, yeah, told you to sell right here. This is the perfect trade. Oh, beautiful. You can't get more beautiful than that. It broke through support here, okay? As you can see. See, we have how it bounced off support here. Bing, bing, bing. Okay, or should I say ding, ding, off this ding. I'll put a line even if you want to see. There, see? Okay, we broke through support right here. Came right back up to the trigger. Sell it right here. Boom, 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 boom. All the way down. Look at that. If you would have stayed with the trade and not scalping it, okay, that was an 80 pips all the way down, ladies and gentlemen. You definitely could have got your pips there. Actually, here was another sell where it came up real close and it broke through again. You would have sold somewhere in here. You got your 10 pips. Beautiful. Two beautiful sell trades. Definitely two winners. Okay. This was past our opportunity to trade. There was no buying in here because the filter said no, no, no. Ta, ta, ta. Don't touch. Burn. Hot, hot. So you stay away from that. That's what's so beautiful about this filter here is that it keeps you. Yes, there'll be so many times where it won't line up, Okay, but on the days where it's trending and it starts to do a reversal, this is where traders get mixed up and they go long and they get screwed and tattooed. Okay, they get their little fingers burned, and this is a typical example of that right here on the screen. Okay, but the red pip snagger filter saved you, and it's a real simple thing too, the filter. But anyway, it works, and I know that simple works, and there's tend to be other people out there, gurus. I'm no guru, I'm just a trader, okay, who tend to think differently. Well, whatever, I say to them. La-di-da to you too. Okay, so that's it for the 1 minute. Let's now move on to the pound. Oh, look at the pound. Pound just wanted to go down, down, down. Yeah, pound's going down, euro's going up. Isn't that funny, huh? Yeah. The queen used to follow the king like you wouldn't believe, but they got divorced. The king is the pound, the queen is the euro. They definitely got divorced. They're definitely divorced. Okay, so let's look for trades here. Turn red in the filter here just after 3 o'clock. So if you did sell it here, well, you took a little heat and then she came down and gave you some pips. Over here, at this point in time, this was 8:15. Would have told you to sell in here. Oh yeah, this was a trade. You had 26 pips from the nearest major support level. So you would have got short here. Your stop would have been here. Would have came up and freaked you right out, but never took out your stop and then came back down and gave you wonderful, wonderful pips. Would have went against you 18, 19 pips. Your stop would have been about 30, 35 pips. Right now, you'd be making 85 pips if you were still in this trade. Okay, isn't that a wonderful thing? It is. Let's look at the Swissy. Okay, the Swissy is basically the same as the Euro. Um, it definitely showed you the trigger was over here, but the filter did not line up. But once it turned blue, okay, all that you could basically do is buy a dip here and here, okay, and you could have made some pips. And the same thing over here where as the euro where it bounced off of resistance, the euro was support, okay? So there was no trade here. It was too close to resistance, okay? There was no trade here. Well, if you did get in here, it was too close to resistance as well, but you could have got in and made a few pips, not much. Okay, so that's it for the pip snagger. Let's move on to the Uturn. Okay, so we had our W formation on the euro, okay, to go long. But in the filter, it stayed red. So it told you for aggressive traders who went long, well, you thought it was going to shoot back up to 39. Well, it didn't do that, did it? So you basically got stopped out because your stop would have been right under here. You would have got long somewhere up in here. Okay, then it did the opposite. It did the perfect M formation. So somewhere down in here, okay, it got you short. Somewhere around 37.11, 37.20, something around there. And your maximum was maybe 30, 40 pips today. And it still could go down, retrace here after this run up last week. We could still, I think we're going to probably go down and test 36.20. Okay. And just to show you something that I don't usually show, use a Fibonacci tool here. Oh, it's yellow. Yellow don't look good on here. Can't see that yellow. We got to make that black. Black. We'll be able to see it. There it is. There it is. Okay. So as you can see, we took it from this low. Right there. Is that the ultimate low? Oh, no, 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 no. That's not the... Let me squish the chart here. I knew I was off here a little bit. Yeah, we got to come from this low down here. Hold on. We came a nice run up here, okay? There we go. Now we have it in the right spot. Let's make that chart big again. Okay. So that's why this is where I'm saying I'm thinking we're going to hit 36.20 22 area right here, the 38.2. So if we hit there, okay, and everything remains intact bullish, it looks like we'll probably head back up. If we go through the 38.2, well, next is the 50, and then the 61.8. If we blow through the 61.8 and hit down to the 78.6 or the 82, as my friend Tom likes to use, then game's over. It could probably come back down to the 100% and keep coming down. So we got to wait and see what happens here. And that's it. Okay, so that's on the euro, and let's look at the pound. Pound, yeah, she got you along on a buy fake. Came down and hit your stop. Perfect. Oh, but oh, the filter was blue on this sucker. So it was definitely, verifying to go long. But it never went up very far, and then she did a U-turn, and we created the M formation, and it would have got you short somewhere in here. Okay, so you'd be up, a few pips here. You'd be in short somewhere in here. Okay, what went against you? About 23 pips. You'd be making about 83 pips right now on the pound. But you would have lost on that first one. Okay, but as you know, before I let you go, I don't usually talk as much in the U-turn signals. I need to talk a little bit more and tell you a bit more about it. It's not always best to take these signals, from the Asia when the Asia opens, because you never know where the Asia is going to go. They usually take it the other way. Whatever direction the Asia goes, if the Asia goes up, they usually take it down in the UK and then finish it off in the US, right? And in the Asia, if it comes down, well, then in the UK, they'll take it back up. They usually do the opposite. And that's why a lot of signals that are generated, say, around the Asia open are not really, they're usually buy fakes and sell fakes. So it's probably best to wait for the UK to open to give you your ultimate trade signal. Okay, thanks for watching Forex Uturn traders and Forex PipSnager traders. We'll see you tomorrow on Wednesday in the next video.